Hello, how are you guys doing? You already know what it is. I am back with another video. Okay, so today I want to do a little talking. Cause it's just sad on what's going on today, and I watch a lot of the news, which is very sickening. Back in my time, you watch the news and we only had certain channels. That was what, 7? Channel 7, 11, maybe 4, 2. Then we had the antenna to get maybe extra. But anyway, the topic is going to be why. Why? I'm going to start out with YouTubing. People think that YouTubing is not a job. YouTubing is a job. I studied before I started my channel. I studied like I was in college, YouTubing on my own for damn near a year because, trust me, it's a lot you have to know. And it's a lot. Computers, editing. It's just a lot. It's so many steps that you have to take. I can't even remember all. But this is the reason why I do it. I do my cooking channels because you have people out there, young, old, whatever, that has never learned how to cook like us. Like you might see me cook something simple, like you see me this morning. I cook simple. What was it? Egg, omelet, and bacon. Believe it or not, you got some people out there that don't know how to do that. Okay, all right, and I do that so people can learn some of my recipes, and if they do, they can always comment. That's why I do my cooking channels. I do pranks. I'm going to start doing my exercising. Okay, but I do still need to learn a lot about this YouTubing. I'm also going to mention this. I thank God. I should have brought this up first. But I do thank God for waking me up today, for allowing me to even use my mouth to talk, for allowing me to think, for allowing me to hold this phone. I thank God for my family. I thank God for a good man. I thank God for the roof over my head. And overall, I thank God. I'm a believer, a strong believer. Okay? I should have came with that first. Now, as far as the YouTubing is a full-time job. I'm not asking you guys to subscribe. I'm not asking you guys to follow me. It's to each their own. But I am going to say this. New York, New York. We all know what that is. The boroughs. I get more support from them than I do from people that I grew up with. That's why, and you know what? I'm not even mad. And you know what? I don't use that word mad because only animals get mad. Let's rephrase that. I'm not even angry because guess what? I'm never broke. I always have a hustle. I've always worked. I've been out of work from a car accident for two and almost 2.5 years. And guess what? Still not fired. So you tell me. Oh, and that's another nickname I have, by the way. Not just Big Rob, I'm also named the Master. Okay? Because I'm a jack of all trades. I'm very smart. Okay? So what I basically want to talk about is that this YouTubing, okay, it, I'm not asking you guys to subscribe. Well, you do have to say that, you know, and you do have to say thumbs up or whatever, whatever. It's your choice. But when people get together and something free, oh, how you doing? How you doing? This is the da. Or when they die, everybody at your funeral. But that's fine with me too. Because before I started YouTubing, my daughter was well taken care of. I was well taken care of. I don't live in a dump. She don't live in a dump. I'm from a good home. Not saying that you guys are not, okay? I'm just speaking in general. So please do not take this out of content. Because YouTubing, let me tell you something, honey. You better ask me. You better ask somebody because YouTubing is worse than the streets. I got so many subscribers that I watch. It's not even funny. The shit that they go through. That I can't discuss that. Because that's like discussing someone at a doctor's office. That you may work at a doctor's office or a hospital like I did in the 80s where I had my child. That's called HIPAA law. I can't know someone that's in the hospital, but I can't come out and tell nobody in my family that this person got this or this. Same with YouTubing. YouTubing is a full job, but I'm going to get off of YouTubing now because y'all done heard enough of that. Just know that I work hard. Okay, let's talk about our youth. Our children is growing up. Like I said, I watch the news a lot. And, it's just hard. Like, it hurts. Like, L.A., some black brother just basically, maybe two, and they looking for another one, got hung. And if you know your history, I don't even have to tell you. You already know who did that. This is why I say sit down and talk with your children. And I'm not saying that you don't talk to your children. Please don't take this out of content. Please. I don't know what nobody does with their child. All I know is that times has changed. I remember when my mother, yes she did, used to send me down to Mr. Edwards' store. And a lot of people that's on my page know Mr. Edwards and Mrs. Edwards. Yes she did. Used to send me for snuff and tobacco. I'm not embarrassed. What I'm embarrassed for. I said it, but I wasn't afraid to come out. And it makes my stomach crawl. Like, it makes my stomach like it's just sickening. And you still have teenagers out here. And it's sad. It's one thing to protest. It's one thing to be violent. I see boards all up on people's businesses. I just watched the news. This corona thing, this monster I call it, it's not over. Honey, where you think I'm at right now, taping? I'm sorry, I'm not taping. I'm recording. Let's rephrase that. I'm right here on my back porch. And that's where I'm going to be safe. Okay? I have a very big family. I'm very family orientated. I love my family. And had the opportunity to have one child. And I love her to the core. And she is not done yet with what she has to do. I want to see grandbabies. And it's sickening. This man done got hung over here in Georgia, shooting people in the back. So what just happened with George Floyd? The cops still don't care. They still don't care. Mistaken identities. You can't. You know what? And that's another thing. Stop talking about the hood and where you won't live and what you won't do. Because guess what? Guess what? You can never say you where you won't live. I'm so tired of people talking about terrace and Parkside and all these bad areas. I don't think no area is bad because this is number one. You listen, come out, come out. You can come out your home. What type of business do you have as a older woman being in any type of fights anyway? Yes, bullets don't have eyes, but this is my thing. I know my parents died. They wasn't that old, okay? And I miss them dearly. I might see 70, 80, but who's going to take care of me? We need the flush. Of course we need God, but we need the flush. We need doctors. We need nurses. We need CNAs. We need HHAs. How are we going to have them if black doesn't matter? It's not even just the black. I've seen white people be murdered. I watch ID a lot. And it's sad that you can't even send your child out to the store for a loaf of bread. Little girl, years ago, at the dinner table, right on the ice, get hit right in the head with a straight bullet. And she was in her home. So you're not even safe at home today. I remember playing jacks, double dutch, hopscotch. What happened to those days? What happened to those days? Hempstead, I want to thank y'all for protesting. I really do. Unfortunately, I couldn't be with you guys because of my medical conditions. My medical conditions are not bad, but it's so much going on, you know. And Manhattan had it the worst. I mean, they was just crazy. It was crazy. I don't understand. I am talking for the children that is growing up today. I need for God to look over these babies. I need God to look over these sick ones with this COVID-19. I need God to look over my family. I need God to look over everyone to make sure that everyone is safe. And I hope one day that this world can go back to how it used to be. Because I'm going to tell you, and I'm going to tell you again, can't nobody change this but God. You got to be a believer. Get on your knees and pray and tell God to stop this. You don't have to go to church. It's okay to go in the house of the Lord. But get on those knees and talk to God. Because God answered me a lot of times. God, yes he did, honey. God answered me a lot of times. He just answered me the other day. I don't air my business out on my channel, but something went down and I prayed. Everything is fine. Get that little faith, small as a pepper seed, and I guarantee you that he will answer you. Jesus died on that cross for our sins. And that's what's going on out here today. A lot of people is sinning. And I feel so bad for the babies and the ones that's growing up. Because I know if I had a child right now, Growing up, I'll be scared to take the baby to the damn park. They opening up everything. I just heard in California, 19 people just was infected by this corona. Everybody that's protesting was not tested, not talking about anyone. But think, you got to keep that social distancing. It's not over. It's not over. But I do pray. I prayed for George Floyd family. I pray for the brother that they just caught hanging on, with his neck hanging on a tree. And we know who did it. If you know your history, please, y'all, sometimes these schools, and you know the kids been out of school anyway. They've been teaching the kids through the computer. All right, talk to your children. Let them know what's going on. Let them know what's going on. This world is crazy today. And I'm only here today to tell you I'm here to speak because God let me. And that's because I'm a believer. Like I told y'all in one of my videos, I had a surgery done. I see me picking up a little bit of pounds. So what do? You speak to God. What do God do? God speak to you back. So now I know what to do. Stop eating all them goddamn cake and cookies. And do what you gotta do. Exercise. You don't have to go for a second surgery. Big Rob got this. I love you guys. If you subscribe, that would be nice. Notify. Make sure you hit that top bell. Leave a comment. Tell me how you feel. Let me know if you want me to cook something. Please don't let it be a sweet because I am not a baker. I'm keeping it real. I'm not a baker. But I sure do wish that my grandma, my father's mother, would have left me with that recipe, with those rolls that she used to make. She died. She went to her grave with that recipe. Honey, when I say some rolls, I don't know nobody else that can make them. But other than that, I think I'm a pretty good cook. Never said I was a chef. I only know what God gave me. I only know what God gave me. Just like He gave me the opportunity to come sit back here and talk with you guys today. I hope that you're listening. I can't tell nobody what to do with their children, and that's not how I'm coming out. Okay? I'm not coming out. Just be safe. A lot is going on today. Oh, this only gonna happen on this block. Oh, this only gonna happen on this block. Oh, this. Oh. It happens anywhere. It can happen in the rich area, the poor area, the mediocre area. It can happen anywhere. Y'all gotta start getting on your knees. I've been through a lot of testimonies. I think them every day. But that's when you see people. They'll come to your funeral. But how about calling me while I'm alive? But I do appreciate the birthday wishes that you guys gave me back in May. I do appreciate God letting me see the age of 5'6". And no, I'm not ashamed of telling my age. Hell, I had people in my damn family that died. My brother Trent died at an early age. Tongue cancer. Teresa, stomach cancer. My sister Gay, my sister Ann, my mother, my father. I can go on and on with cousins. So never be afraid to tell anyone your age. Know why? Because you don't know if you won't be here today and tomorrow. I'm sitting here talking to y'all right now on this phone. I can go right back up in this hallway and trip on something and die in 2 seconds. You don't know. I love you guys, and I'm not going to hold you up. But if you are new to my channel, I need for you to subscribe. I need for you to notify. Hit that notification bell, comment, thumbs up. Big Rob is in the house. On YouTube, I am Robin Drew. On Facebook, for some reason, I don't know why I did it. But I'm under Robin Drew, and Cooking with Big Rob. But it's not about me. It's about what's going on out in them streets right now. Okay? It's not about me. Because like I said, my bills are going to be paid whether this YouTube channel, make it or not. This is something that I do to ease the mind. Besides talking to God. God is the one that brought me out here today to talk to you guys. So, I'm going to go ahead and let y'all eat dinner, and I hope that you guys can intake in some of the stuff that I said today. I love all my followers. I love my likes. And I love you guys. So I'm going to be ending. Take care of the babies, the loved ones. Believe in God. If not, do you. But I am going to say, I love you. I love you. I love you. And peace out.